jump into Discord just to be on the Discord. To be honest, I'm not active enough on the Discord. I need to hire mods for free. Like, I need to
higher than
I need to like get some fucking Chinese slaves to like manage my Discord.
Whoa. Now, Bobby, I think we learned the hard way that ethnic-based slavery is bad. We should just, like, have, like, general slavery, you know, for, like, whoever becomes a slave, you know what I mean?
You're right. I should hire interns. Welcome to ShovelWare Podcast. I am your host, Mr. B.R. Jones. That was by far the longest intro we have ever done. Welcome to ShovelWare Podcast. We are now officially live on Spotify and Google Play. And if you look us up on Stitcher, it's not ShovelWare Podcast, it's ShovelWare Podcast because I'm a moron and I forgot to spell check.
Wait, will it not let you change it?
I don't know how to change it. I tried to change it last night.
Podcast. It should wear podcast
Hold
because
on, wait.
I'm a moron and I forgot to spell check, but it either isn't available or can't be played right now.
Okay, so I'm going to unplug you real quick. Okay, so Google's listening. But yeah, welcome to ShovelWare Podcast.
Welcome to ShovelWare Podcast, the first video game podcast that have nothing to do with video games.
You know, to be honest, even though I have a video game, damn, this fucking frame rate is terrible. You know what?
Yeah, I keep getting afraid that, like, oh shit, is that what it looks like?
That's what, like, I don't know. Go to the actual fucking Facebook page, like, for me, please, and like check it out. Because I feel like it's really, really bad. I'm sorry, y'all. This is like entertaining podcast right here.
You know, they should be listening with their ear holes, not with their eyes.
Yeah, so, you definitely should be listening with your ear holes on Spotify, Google Play, or Stitcher.
On Spotify, because the video, you won't even fucking see it.
Or video, YouTube, yeah, self-promotion. Jump into Discord just to be on the Discord. To be honest, I'm not active enough on the Discord. I need to hire mods for free. Like, I need to
hire them.
I need to like get some fucking Chinese slaves to like manage my Discord.
Whoa. Now, Bobby, I think we learned the hard way that ethnic-based slavery is bad. We should just, like, have, like, general slavery, you know, for, like, whoever becomes a slave, you know what I mean?
You're right. I should hire interns.
Yeah, like, not of any particular ethnicity or background, but, you know, you will be a slave. Like, that is clear. Like, let's not mince words. There will be slaves, but there won't be, you know, discrimination based around race or ethnicity or you know, gender or anything like that. It's just slavery. It's good old slavery the way God intended it.
Wait, are we getting nations down? What happened to Chick-fil-A? Too close?
Oh,
what?
You do want Chick-fil-A?
I'm sorry, Brandon. My bad. What happened? I was whatever. I'm down for anything, baby. You know I'm not picky.
Oh, but you said anything but Chick-fil-A. You know
I wasn't
that life. Oh, I thought you were serious.
When have I ever not been about Chick-fil-A life?
I don't know.
The audience right now, you're getting a peek into my actual fucking love life here, and I'm about to continue with a little inside joke that only me and her know. Chick-fil-A is the product of manifest destiny.
Stop.
All right, all those Indian people had to die for Chick-fil-A to be the absolute good that it is.
You're so irritating.
You know it's true. Brandon, have you ever had Chick-fil-A?
You know, I haven't.
Okay, as soon as you get some Chick-fil-A and you take a bite, you're going to understand why manifest destiny had to become a thing. All right.
Listen. I know we had a lot of bad stuff. We had manifest destiny. We had a whole, bombing of many countries and probably a bunch of genocides up in there too. But ultimately, all that led to us having Chick-fil-A. And when you really think about it,
that's all that really fucking matters.
Like, when you think about it, like, isn't a little bit of slavery worth it to have, like, me and you here having the option to eat Chick-fil-A?
400 years of slavery, Chick-fil-A.
What do you want to drink?
I don't know. I don't care. What's my options? All right, you know what? I guess I'm just not doing the podcast right now. Let's order some food.
I'm sorry.
It's just a strawberry shake. Let me get that.
Okay.
Just get the fucking chicken. Bobby. You don't have to
I'm
impress the audience.
sorry.
Well, you say I had to get what, Brandon?
Just get the goddamn chicken chips. We both know you want a chicken chip. You don't have to impress the audience. They're not going to think you're a kid.
I'm getting, well, first off, I don't get chicken nuggets or anything. I've never even liked that as a kid. But also, I'm already getting chicken. It's Chick-fil-A. They don't serve anything else but chicken.
Yeah, that's why I said the fucking chicken nuggets, Bobby.
But see, why? Why? I can get a chicken patty. That's more I don't actually know. Is a chicken nugget, are chicken nuggets more chicken? I guess so overall.
I guess it depends on how many nuggets you're getting, but you don't have to impress the audience, Bobby. We already know of kids' meals and shit. Like, we already know you're getting the kids' meals so you can get the little Transformers toy. It's fine. We're all friends here. You don't have to pretend like you're not doing that.
You know what? I'm clearly not doing that, but like embarrassingly enough, I was too damn old by the time I actually officially quit. Like getting Happy Meals for the fucking toys. I'm not going to say how old I was because I'm too embarrassed to admit that, but too damn old by the time I actually gave up on getting toys from like
was
getting
it
Happy
high
Meals.
school?
It wasn't high school. It was before high school. That's as far as I'm saying. I'm not saying past that though.
I would say it, but I don't remember. I want to say the oldest, it had already been a couple of years, but I think I was like maybe 11 and I was doing it because of like a Pokemon card, but I knew it wouldn't have been enough food, so I got 2.
What?
They forgot to give me the fucking card.
Wait. Oh, for the Pokemon, the first movie promotion thing when they get the.
No. It was like just like a general Pokemon promotion where the Happy Meal, maybe the Burger King when they used to do that.
I think it was Burger King.
It was like a card.
Yeah.
It wasn't Pokemon the first movie. Or maybe it may have been I don't know. It was probably fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! Something like that. The point is I got 2 kids meals to get 2 cards and they didn't give me either. And I can't believe that shit.
Did you say Yu-Gi-Oh? Because I think you did say Yu-Gi-Oh. Because I want to talk about Yu-Gi-Oh real quick.
Oh, we can talk about Yu-Gi-Oh. Let's talk about Yu-Gi-Oh. I can always talk about fucking Yu-Gi-Oh.
All right. So I never realized how fucking stupid Seto Kaiba is as a character. I knew because I never really put too much thought into Yu-Gi-Oh. This motherfucker is a goddamn billionaire, or at least 100 millionaire, right? Or a fucking millionaire. He's a obviously rich ass whatever dude, and he uses all his fucking time and resources at the beginning of the show to secure and to find and secure 3 cards, which is also really fucking stupid in itself. Like there's only fucking 4 cards, like 4 prints of this one fucking card. That's fucking stupid. But he spent all his resources and everything to get 3 cards, literally killed a man, beat an old ass man up, ripped the card, and just like all for a children's card game. Just to be the best, like just to say he's the best, like because it wasn't like he was doing it for any money or anything. He just did all that just to be considered the best at Yu-Gi-Oh.
Bobby, do you?
Which in universe is admitted that it's printed by a fucking corporation. So it's just like that's like, damn, that's like incel to the next level, bro.
Bobby, I'm the Yu-Gi-Oh expert, or at least for the first couple of seasons. And this is something I would perhaps one day like to make a long-form shovelware academy, dare I say, about it. I'm sharing with you, the viewers, before I've gotten Bobby approval. Do you mind if I take the stage for a minute and tell you how deep this fucking rabbit hole goes, Bobby?
Please, because let's talk about this shit. Let's
okay.
go.
So in the Yu-Gi-Oh anime, you're actually seeing about 4 or 5 volumes in. Like, this is not the first time Yugi has dealt with Kaiba. it goes deeper.
Wait, so what? Hold on. I thought about time that happened, that was Yugi's first interaction with Seto Kaiba.
Oh, this is like the 3rd or 4th time this shit has happened. Uh, so the first time, Yugi like beats him in a fucking game of cards. It's just like regular shit, and like he's like, Kaiba, listen up, you're not fucking respecting your cards, you're fucking up. And the Blue Eyes White Dragon says, yeah, this guy's a fucking bitch. I'm joining up with Yugi, and they wipe out his slap.
Time out. What? Nigga, hold on. Did you just tell me some fucking virtual dragons gained sentience and said, fuck you? Like, okay, I thought Heart of the Cards as a concept was stupid.
Oh, Bobby. You fool. So allow me to continue. So at this point, Yugi, like, Kaiba's done something fucked up. Like, he probably beat up Joey over some fucking Yu-Gi-Oh cards. And Yugi, as he does in, like, the very, very early part, he says, listen up, Kaiba, it's the Pharaoh now, who's just, at this point, he's not the cool superhero, you know him now. He's like a spirit of fucking vengeance. He challenges Kaiba to a fucking game, and Kaiba says, alright, let's fucking go. So, Kaiba sits down like he's about to just play some regular fucking card games. And then the monsters come to life. He's like, oh fuck, oh shit, oh god. And Yugi's like, you fucking fool. If you die in the game, you die for real, kinda. Or you get to experience death. You get to experience death. The loser of this game will feel what it's like to fucking die. So Kaiba loses. And then he goes into like a coma, I believe, for a little bit. And he gets up and he just says, man, that was some fucked up Egyptian magic stuff. What I'm going to do, I'm going to try to rebuild that experience with technology. So Kaiba built, and I'm not joking, I am not fucking joking, he built an entire fucking amusement park called Kaiba Land, and he invites Yugi and the boys over. He's like, oh guys, you know, if I build a whole amusement park, you know, come over, check it out, it's pretty cool. He's built this just to kill them. It's like they go through like a whole fucking death amusement park, and you're thinking, oh, why don't they just fucking go home? Kaiba calls him up, hey man, I got your grandpa here, and I dueled him so hard, I made him have a heart attack, because that's what the game does when you lose. Boy, it sure would be a shame if something happened to him, and I'm not gonna call the end, you gotta come get him. And this involves, like, Yugi and the boys playing laser tag, where Kaiba has hired professional assassins that have, like, real fucking guns.
The fuck do they gotta do with card games?
Oh, Kaiba, he likes every type of game, and I guess Duel Monsters is just one of the games.
How small is this guy's dick?
Oh, it's pretty little, because this rivalry keeps going until the end of the series, where he gets progressively more weird about this. And there is a very great roast about where the anime starts after he's beaten Kaiba, like the Exodia shit happens, it goes down. And Yugi says something real fucking savage. Man, I'd like to do that fucking Kaiba again, because I think he learned about the heart of the card, so he might stand a chance this time. And that's great.
That's not that, that's not that big of a burn. I was expecting. I was expecting because I was expecting like Yugi, like you to say Yugi or Yami said some shit like, "Oh, you ready to get your ass whooped again? You ready to lose another $1 million, bro? I'm ready to get your mind wiped, son? After I didn't fucking saved your brother or some shit like that." Like I was expecting something like that. Now, like, oh, he learned the heart of the cards. He might be a little bit challenged right now. Like, come on, bro. That's not that deep. That's not that big of a roast.
I think it's mostly a big deal because, like, at this point, a little Yugi, he's a little incel boy. He's not the cool Chad the Pharaoh is.
Fuck that. Yugi is probably a Yugi is a goddamn big dick fucking like emperor compared to fucking Kaiba. Kaiba lame incel lad. How are you a millionaire spending all this goddamn time and money? I'm sorry, I'm getting mad over a goddamn cartoon that came out over like 20 years ago. But fuck that. How the hell? What?
You're good, Bobby. I have a lot of fucking Bobby, I have a lot of feelings about Yu-Gi-Oh! Okay, so you're in good company. Open the ShovelWare Podcast, the podcast where we don't talk about video games. Every episode, I want to make our thing. The thing that makes us point out or special is that we don't actually talk about video games.
But see, actually, we want to talk about video games though.
But
like,
we never do though.
But this one, it's not necessarily video games specifically, but there's something about video game culture that just recently happened. Also, it'd be a really good thumbnail because Ninja.
Oh, good.
Ninja, Twitch, Mixer, tags that I'm going to tag for YouTube. Yeah.
Nice.
What? Thumbnail right here. Insert Ninja's face. with that little fucking fairy tale wow sound. And I'm not gonna lie, I need to use that more often. Like I need to download that sound effect and use it more often.
We gotta get some stills bus going.
Yeah, right. Right. A whole bunch of like.
Put that in the thumbnail of every video.
And then like, to be honest, I literally just learned how to screenshot. So like, it's only a matter of time before I actually start doing stupid shit like that. What were we talking about though? Video game. No,
we were talking about how Ninja, that boy.
Oh, so did you hear? So Ninja, he left Twitch to go jump on Mixer. Did you hear about this?
I did, and I felt old because I have no fucking idea what Mixer is.
See, Mixer is really, it's just small. It's owned by Microsoft. But I've been trying to, because right now we're streaming on Facebook. If you're on YouTube, hit that link down below to jump on my Facebook page. We do streams here. But probably not for too much longer because I've been actually looking at Mixer. I've been looking for alternatives to stream on because Twitch is kind of oversaturated and they're hella sexist. From everything I've been seeing from them, like sexist towards men, and I'm 100% male, so I don't want to like have any like some fuckery happen just because I'm a black dude or like a black man or some shit like that. So I've been looking for alternatives, and oddly enough, the only thing that's big enough, or the only two other things that's big enough to have like a live streaming service is either Facebook or YouTube, and they both kind of suck with live streaming. So I found out about Mixer, but like it just didn't have a community. I found out about this about like 4 or 5 months ago, maybe even 6, and I looked into it and it just didn't have a community behind it, so I just kind of threw it to the side. And then Ninja switched over there, and I don't give a fuck about Ninja. I'm just excited about the fucking audience he brings out there, because now Twitch has a competitor and we may be able to actually gain a little community, because I was on Mixer today, and I'm thinking about just starting an account because there's no fucking like real podcast on that fucking platform yet. We can like start and like just gain a little bit of a following there. That has nothing to do with video games. That's just kind of like future ideas I don't want to talk about now. But yeah. What do you think about that?
How far are we right now? Yeah, like that's fine.
What do you mean? How far? What do you mean? Like, what do you mean by how far are we in?
Like, what's our time stamp for this episode?
We are about 13 minutes in, live anyway. The stuff we recorded prior, just fine. Yeah.
Wow, that's a long time without talking about. Yo, it's gonna kill me because they released the fucking hero from Dragon Quest and didn't. Right when I don't have any fucking money, can you believe that? This is the worst kind of oppression, the kind against me.
Wait, hold on, wait. Start over because I didn't. It was breaking up. The audio was breaking up. What happened?
Yeah. So a few days ago, Nintendo said, "Hey, we're gonna have a live stream where we're gonna know that the date the hero from Dragon Quest is gonna be in Smash." Mm-hmm. And it's like, "Hey guys, here's the stream, or here's the Nintendo Direct. He's out right the fuck now." And I was like, "Oh fuck, I don't have any fucking money." He looks really fun to play as. He has a little menu that you can pick from with all those little spells. God fucking damn, looks so dope.
I haven't even played the new Smash yet. Like ever since my Switch got been stolen, I just haven't touched it like any Nintendo game in a while. To be honest, there's nothing I really want to play. I'm kind of waiting on the next Zelda game.
Wow, I guess Bobby hates fun.
I just don't hate fun. It's just like there's nothing I want to buy another like a $300 console for outside of like
that's reasonable.
Outside of Zelda, but. I've already beaten Breath of the Wild and on the Switch, so I'm just kind of waiting on the second one, really.
Well, you can get a little baby Switch that they're gonna have.
I was thinking about it, to be honest, but I kind of like the portability and the transformability. I guess that's what you're doing. We're looking here for the main series Switch. Unless they do like a Switch Pro, where it's like a bigger, more hardier version, which I probably won't get anyway. So yeah, I kind of like the mid-tier one where it actually switches. The other one just seems like a bigger Game Boy.
Well, I mean, it's still a Nintendo Switch.
I mean, it's still Nintendo. It's still a Nintendo Switch. I know that, but it's just like a Game Boy Switch. You know what I'm saying? Like I like what the Switch is as like right now, just because there's nothing else like it. The Switch Mini is just Game Boy with higher graphics, which I don't have a problem with because, like you said, it's just a Switch. Like an actual functionality wise, it's just a Switch, but like, and also in concept, it's also just another Game Boy.
I mean, it sounds like you just aren't a fan of handheld consoles, I guess, even if they're...
No, it's just not... No. Dude, do you not hear me just say, I want a Switch?
It's like you keep saying, well, it's just a game. Like, it sounds like a very, fuck that shit. Just a fucking baby.
See, you're doing that liberal bullshit where you're taking something small and then blowing to bigger things. No, what I'm saying is...
Wait, you said that's a liberal thing?
Yeah, liberals do that shit.
How is that? I'm talking about...
Let me finish. What I'm saying is with the Nintendo Switch, I like the Switch ability. I like how you can dock it and it's on the screen. I also like how you can take it out the dock and it's a portable. And I also like how you can take the controllers off of the actual console itself and have it all in your hands like nunchucks. What I'm saying is I don't have a problem with handhelds. It's just another fucking handheld. That's all it is. I like how the Switch is everything. It's a home console. Like, I like how the Switch combined handheld and home console, and it's also a third thing where when you can just take the controllers out and like have it like a little tablet. I just like that. What I like about it. Like, I just don't want another handheld because that's just like outside of the games inside of the handheld. The console itself is kind of like its own little mini game. I don't know. It's just fun to me to like take it apart and put it together.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I can't get over liberals.
Oh my God! Well, first,
I don't know why this was funny to me. I don't know why that was funny to me.
Well, if you want to talk, I did bring it up, so fuck it. No, I didn't bring it up because I said that's that liberal bullshit. But no, since you're stuck on it, just fucking talk about it. Since Hillary Clinton and that DNC bullshit happened with Bernie Sanders, I have legitimately been mad at the fucking Democratic Party and this whole Democratic nomination thing is legitimately pissing me off because all they're doing is the same bullshit they did a few years ago. So I'm just hella mad. Like, okay, Donald Trump is president. He's president because y'all been doing this shit here. You didn't learn any lessons. So now I'm just like mad at Democrats and like the whole left liberal thing. So my bad for just throwing shade at you for no reason.
Oh no, you're good. I just thought it was like a kind. I knew what you were saying, but it just came off as funny because I forgot the greater context of it. Yeah. But also, I'm very happy someone else is like preemptively mad. Oh my fucking God, you were literally going to let Donald Trump go 8 years. You were literally letting him do it. Are you fucking... Did we not learn our lesson?
No.
Oh my God.
No.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's just another 8 years, dog. This is another 8 years.
Dog, they're for real about to just let this nigga go 8 years. I can't believe this.
It's just another 8 years of this shit, dog. Hey, fuck it.
Dog,
yeah.
If y'all are for real about to like just nigga run for 8 years, could someone just fucking cuck Donald Trump, okay?
No, man, this is what's gonna happen. He's gonna do another 8 years, and then like on year 6-ish, he's gonna change the Constitution. Dude, like I can run, or a sitting president can hold the office for 10 years total, like add another 2 years, or because he already said I deserve another 2 years because the first 2 years the liberals fucked it up and blah 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 blah. So I'm still watching. You're gonna do that, and then after you do that, when it gets closer and closer to like the actual deadline, he's just gonna keep pushing the deadline back until it's like, you know what, I'm president for life, and he's gonna put some China African dictator bullshit. This is going. This is the end of America. This is Olympus has fallen right here. This is what it actually looks like.
You know, I know you're joking, but also, boy, that doesn't sound like a joke. That sounds like a thing that's real.
That's the scary part about it, man. I am actually joking, but it could be real.
That sounds like oh God, yeah. You know, Donald Trump better fucking not be fucking around about that Mars thing.
See, Elon Musk is like I like the whole idea of privatizing space in general, just commercializing and privatizing space, because At this point, I don't want to be a part of a nation, dog. I just want to be able to live free. Like, I just want to be able to do my own thing, and if that means I gotta fight corporations. Also, this is another thing too. Let's talk about video games here, because that just sparked an idea. Have you noticed a central theme that's like, how video games, there's always kind of a theme, like in the early 2000s, it was all about like war and grit, and it was all just kind of like, like whatever, and like it was like anime kind of like style, like with the PS3 era, just like a lot of Japanese influence games or whatever. Like no art, not even Japanese. There's a lot of artsy like indie games with the PS3 and the Xbox 360 era. Like there's different trends. Sure. Like I'm starting to notice a trend like towards the end of the PS4 era, starting to the PS5. It's a lot of futuristic AI big corporation bullshit that's happening. Like in these videos, like Cyberpunk. That's a major central. That's I'm gonna keep referencing Cyberpunk because like that's the more obvious one where like the main bad guy there isn't like one person. It's just corporations as a whole. Like I'm starting to see that to become more of a reality than anything, and that right there is terrifying to me.
So one of my favorite games, 2064, read-only memories, and I will talk about it every possible opportunity I can. Mm-hmm. That's like a huge thing where like a dude like makes the first artificial intelligence, and everyone goes, "Oh shit, that's actually pretty lit. It's about fucking time." And then immediately they go, "Oh god, a corporation's probably about to try to pull some bullshit with this, aren't they?"
Did you see?
And they do.
Did you see the Cyberlink thing that Elon Musk was talking about? Like the
yes, and I saw it and said, okay, Elon Musk, you are sounding like an. That's what you're doing.
He sounded. Well, I'm sorry, he was breaking up again. He's starting to sound like what?
He sounded like a little bit like a well-meaning anime villain.
Yes. He like at this. He already was. If you before this Neuralink presentation, if you were actually just pay attention to what the fuck he's been talking about Neuralink for the past like 2 years at least. I just didn't know he was serious about it. And then he did the presentation. He was like, this starts human experimentation next year. That's when I start to realize that Elon Musk is an anime villain. Like that's why I started to full on realize that. Like this is the origin story right here. We're living the origin story.
Like we are literally living in the flashback when like our the fucking heroes in like the year 21. It's like, what? You were there when fucking Elon Musk was doing his thing? Why didn't you stop him? And we were like, well, we thought he was a cool dude, and we flashed back to him like, yeah, guys, we should get to the moon. And he's saying all this cool stuff. And
it was like, we should get to people. And it was like, we should fucking connect our brains with fucking computers, and then we have just human hybrid robot zombies out here fighting corporate wars. Because Elon Musk.
Next thing you know, it's gonna be some straight up fucking like some Minority Reports mixed with that episode of Justice League where Superman just loses it and makes the Justice Force, and it's a fascist dictatorship or something.
Nah, it's gonna probably be something like a combination of like Idiocracy and like Doctor Doom type, like Doctor Doom Iron Man type shit with like we have Donald Trump still president, but he's like cut full on
he's like a puppet figure.
Like he's not even he's a puppet figure, but he's also like morphed with technology. So he's not even like Donald J. Trump anymore or Donald J. Trump Jr. He's Donald J. Trump Jr. 5000. Like he's the newest model.
He's not even like the same guy. Like Donald Trump hasn't been Donald Trump in ages. Like whenever you ask him a question, his eyes just go blank for a minute, and you just hear like whirring in the background, and he just gives you like a corporate mandated reaction to it.
Yeah, that's what's going to fucking happen, man. That's our fucking reality. The future is scary. And here's the scarier part about it. We're adults now. This is our fucking problem. We can't even run behind mommy and daddy like, fix this. We have to fucking fight this fucking robot sentient AI. I don't even understand artificial intelligence. This fucking robot over here was just talking to me earlier. What are we going to do? The robots are taking over, man.
Yeah, like I was like whenever I watch like any type of cyber fiction where there's like what's it? Detroit Become Human. I always think, okay, well here's my idea. Do whatever you're gonna do, but just don't like if you have the opportunity to do something stupid, like make it have the ability to ask, "Can I have rights?" Just stop there and just don't. Just cut it out.
That's what that happened in Mass Effect. There's I think I talked about this before on podcast, but there's a race of aliens in Mass Effect that invented like basically like robot slaves. The robots look like them. That's what we should not do. That we should not make robots that look humanoid, because that's going to fuck humans up psychologically. But they made robots that look like them, and like they started like. People started mistreating them. They had really advanced AI, and then one day, this fucking scientist, he was working on advanced AIs for the robot, and then one day the robots looked at him. He was like, "Can I want?" And he was like, "What the fuck? Oh hell no!" He tried to shut it down, and like back and then, like right when he tried to shut it down, it backed up his data or some shit like that, and like that caused the entire mass, like basically a mass genocide of their people. Like that started a war just because he tried to shut them down, and that scared the Geth off. So then like the F tried to fucking rebutted against their fucking creators and like damn near wiped them out. That's what's gonna happen to us. We're gonna fucking make robots that look like us, and then one day a fucking like Elon Musk asshole is gonna be working on some advanced AI, and then that fucking robot's gonna look at him. He was like, "Hi, Daddy, I love you." And he was like, "Oh my God!" He's gonna try to kill it, and then that's going to end with all the humans being fucking in zoos and turned into fucking cavemen.
Again, my favorite game of all time, 2064, Read Only Memories. They have a thing where like, oh, okay, we got a human AI. That reason that it's not like human and it fundamentally acts different from human. And then the issue immediately becomes, okay, what if the corporations immediately try to use this to like sell us stuff? That's gonna be all bad. And I just wanted to say that. But also, yeah, I kind of wish we lived in the future that was neither going to be dumb caveman town or like oh yeah, we invented a AI that's smarter than us. I'm sure that won't be an issue. We made an AI that can experience fear. That was a good idea, right?
I see. I'm really hoping, to be honest, I really hope that like if like the future isn't anywhere near as bleak or as like disastrous as we like all kind of think is going to get, to the point where robots just going to kill humans. I hope that when we get to that point where robots actually gain sentience and become like start to be on our level of intelligence or maybe even smarter, the robots just look at us as like how we look at old people. Like, you know, it's just like, oh, that's just grandpa and his old ways. He's going to die off soon. There's no point of killing him. Like, I hope I hope they just see humans that way.
Like 70 years. We just have to keep ourselves, maintenance for about 70 years. I mean, honestly, personally, I'm relatively optimistic about the future because usually the future is better than the past. And that's, is that naive and horribly misguided looking at Donald Trump? Probably.
I still see, like, even though I feel like he's going to get another 8 more years, like, I really do believe he's going to get another 8 more years. But
part of me wants to believe in a future beyond that.
But yeah, beyond
for nuclear annihilation.
I see Donald Trump as like a blessing in disguise. Like he's comic bookly evil. Like sometimes he just does things. I'm like, you can't be this fucking evil, bro. Like you can't just like actual, like, okay, like there's people who just blaming racism just to like blame racism, but then Donald Trump does shit like I guess he didn't start the rally, but like in his own rally he didn't stop them. It was just like send her home. I'm sitting there thinking like, what the fuck? Like, how are you just sitting here like, you can't be this level of evil when we are like, this is some shit that we've read about in books. Like, this is not real, but it is real. That's the thing that keeps like, that is weird to me, man. This is our reality.
I keep going, like, listen up, my dude. Like, what the fuck? We could be going to the moon right now. What the fuck is wrong with you? We could be just on Mars. We could just be on Mars, and here you are up here going, yeah, well, unga bunga, me no like Mexico. We could be on the fucking moon, you dum-dum.
See, here's the thing. Donald Trump, I believe he has such a small penis that I believe him with the Space Force thing. Like, I truly believe that he's actually going to work on having a space military.
I'm pretty sure, like, he called up like a NASA engineer and just said, "Hey, could we get us on Mars before I'm out of office?" And their response was like, what do you mean?" And he was like, "Yeah, if I do all the money you needed, could you get us on Mars so I could be the president that got us to Mars?" And their response was like, "If you got 8 years, probably not, but maybe." And I think that would be the only thing.
We're still going to get them because they have a contract with Elon Musk, and Elon Musk is helping them get to Mars. And I think they're going to touch down on Mars because they're wrapping up experiments. Like, I don't know, I don't pay too much attention to like space exploration, just because there's a lot of shit I need to do personally in like life. But that's like an interest of mine. So, what, like, every now and then I do like an update or whatever, and like they're ramping up productions or like just focus on Mars, and I think they're trying to touch down on Mars prior to Elon Musk doing it, just to see if it's actually livable or some shit like that. I forget the exact, but yeah, I do believe we're going to be on Mars in our lifetime. I do believe that. Whether or not Donald Trump is the president,
I mean, happens. Like, on one hand, yeah, you're right, we're going to get there eventually. On the other hand, this is the thing that sort of puts into perspective for me. This is sort of like a Kingdom Hearts 3 situation where I don't want to hear how close you are. I don't want to hear about, like, oh, well, we're doing this, we're doing this. We went to the moon in 1969.
And never went back.
50 years ago.
And never went back.
A whole lifetime ago for some people.
Never went back. But we're going back soon, because I was just actually...
soon? I don't give a fuck about soon. Let's go today.
Well,
right now.
It ain't that fucking easy. I mean, I'm not a rocket scientist, but it ain't that easy.
Speaking with, like, a very fundamental caveman brain, where I was like, I don't give a fuck about Final Fantasy VII trailers. I don't give a fuck about... I care about being able to walk into the store and buy it. I feel the same way about going to Mars. Like, I don't want to hear about you're trying to. I don't want to hear about technological limitations. I don't give a fuck until we're actually fucking doing it.
I mean, I feel you on that, but I'm the guy that enjoys the development of it, the build up to get there. Like, I understand. Like, I don't know. It's going to take time to get there. Like, we're going there. Like, right now.
Okay.
Like,
now, let me try that again. Let me try it one more time. I want to be able to go to space in my lifetime.
Probably. Like, that's, like, again, that is more than likely going to happen. But what I'm going to say about NASA, I think in the next 2 years, they're going to the moon again. To going to the moon to actually build a space station on the fucking moon. Like by 2023 or some shit, or 2024, I think this is what it was. So that's the next 5 years, which that seems long, but to be honest, I think that's probably like pretty fucking good. They're just going straight to the moon, building the actual base on the moon. So that's going to be the first time like humans going to colonize space, I guess. I don't know. Does the International Space Station count as colonizing space? Because they're technically living up there.
I mean, they're just in the space backyard. You know what I mean?
Yeah. They're space homeless people.
They're the space homeless. Like, I want to live in the future where they're actually space homeless.
That's probably
these hobos zooming around in their cool jetpacks. They're not doing heroin; they're doing space rockets.
Okay, you remember in G Gundam, or the one with Burning Finger? Which one was that?
Yeah.
G Gundam.
I'm currently watching G Gundam.
I need to go back and watch that because that show is ridiculously awesome. But like, you know how all the different countries have like different islands in space and everything. I'm imagining like a future like that, but like there's just hella like beat up ass like spaceships and everything that kind of look like downtown Oakland or something like that. It was just people living in their spaceships, just kind of like aimlessly drifting throughout space. It's just all around these fucking giant chunks of countries above like a fucked up Earth. Like, that's why I'm imagining like space hobos looking like, just like living in their spaceships. They're fucked up ass spaceships.
Hold on one sec.
No, I will not.
Okay, then it's a good thing I found it. So a few days ago, my friend shot me a text and said, "Hey man, I can't describe this to you. Could you please Google Neom for me, the Middle Eastern country?" And I did, and I saw a headline that said, "Saudi prince's plan for flying taxis, robot city with giant artificial moon may be unrealistic, and was snubbed. If it wasn't for that guy having a correct regime, I'm fucking down. Let's get me a Gundam.
That guy is so, like, I think the prince, or the, like, I guess he's going to be the new leader, but, like, the current prince of, like, Saudi Arabia, that guy is, like, 30. He's hella young. And
he knows what Pokemon is.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Like, I'm pretty sure Kim Jong-un knows what Pokemon is. Like, he's literally the same age as my older sister, which is...
Oh, shit, that's right. I forgot.
That's weird, man.
I forgot Kim Jong-un also knows what Pokemon is.
Like, he's under the age of 40. Like, he's a millennial. Oh, my God.
It's going to be wild to have our first president that knows what the word yeet means.
You're right.
I'm not even 100% sure what it means, but whenever going to have the meme, not like Donald Trump, he's a meme because we voted for him as a meme, but like the first one who like is I guess Andrew Yang is getting there actually. Never mind, scratch that.
I mean, yeah, but he's not president, though. I get what you're saying. Like, I don't think that.
I'm trying to be optimistic.
Be optimism be damned. Andrew Yang.
Yang.
Like
Yang 2020, y'all.
Like, yeah, Andrew Yang doesn't even think. Like, even before the fucking Democratic election type of thing, he was already saying, like, if I can just get 1% of the people to notice me, that would make a giant change in the United States. And to be honest, that's all I really want from him. Like, I know I had to have literal. No, I'm going back to politics, but I have no faith in the fact that, like, Donald Trump may lose the fucking 2020 election. Like,
I feel like, you know, maybe if they get Bernie, there's a slight chance, and I'm really not hoping for it.
I think Bernie time is coming past. I would have been like,
like the fires died down, but you know, I'm sort of fingers crossed because, like, admittedly, when I was in high school, I actually didn't know who Obama was until he actually like began running.
I didn't.
So you know, fingers crossed. Here. Maybe the same thing is kind of true for Bernie, where people just don't know who he is until it's like, yep. It's Bernie versus Trump.
I don't think, like, it's probably not. I mean, when Obama ran for president, I found out about Obama, like, running for president right before he announced his campaign. And the only reason I even found out was because my teacher brought him up. He was like, hey, there's a black guy that's going to run for president. And I'm like, and I had a white teacher too, and I didn't fucking believe him. I'm like, bullshit, whatever. And then, like, I don't remember. I think he showed it. I didn't even look it up. He showed it to me. I was like, oh, okay, the guy seems cool. And like a few months later, he like actually beat Hillary Clinton. I'm like, oh, okay, I'm voting for that guy, and he won. I was like, yay, Negroes rule the world. And then Donald Trump. But you know, Andrew Yang, I don't actually have faith in him to actually winning.
Neither do I.
Like, to be honest,
I kind of wanted him as sort of a liberal-ish Donald Trump, where I don't, like, even if he did win, I don't expect him to do a good job. I just want a liberal to be, like, throwing in a hand grenade and just seeing what happens.
I think that's what Bernie Sanders would have been. Like, if he would have won in 2016, I think Bernie Sanders would have been Donald Trump, but, like, on a liberal side. But but to be honest, I think that ship is like come and gone because he doesn't get as much attention as he did last year, or not last year, but last go around at this shit. And it's all about Kamala Harris, and you know, of course, because she's a woman, she's like black, and she stands up to the man. So you know, I think it's going to end up Kamala Harris versus Trump.
See, I'm actually not super wild about Kamala Harris. Like I don't hate her, but it kind of feels like another, like, almost like Hillary Clinton, where it's like...
Yeah, I feel the same exact way.
You're kind of like, and, you know, even though you say, oh, those liberals, I'm in the family of... I think the regular Democratic Party aren't really so much to the left. They're more like the middle right, and Republicans are the very far right. So I'm like, if you're just sort of a middling Democrat, that's like like Republican light a little bit.
Really? I don't see that shit at all.
Mostly in terms of like, okay, you know, you're really fucking buddy with corporations and shit.
I see that right there. I totally agree with, but that's why I'm talking about the whole like liberal. When I went back to the whole liberal bullshit, like Hillary Clinton. Okay, let's go talk about Hillary Clinton specifically. Like, this bitch will like complain all the goddamn day about these bankers at Wall Street and all this other stuff and blah 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 blah, but then turn around and then like get paid $250,000, probably $500,000 just to do a speech for banks. You know,
like,
shit like,
I'm pretty sure she's on record saying something like, "Oh well, you know, that's what I say in my public face.
Yeah.
In private,
Yeah.
During business, this is how I am."
Yeah. She did. She's also on record calling black men super predators, and like Kamala Harris, apparently she's on like some type of shit like that too, where like behind closed
Didn't
doors.
she lie about being like Native American or something? Or?
No, that wasn't Kamala Harris. That was Nancy Pelosi, I think, or some shit like that. Yeah, like that was a white woman that had like literally like 0.5% Indian blood in her, some bullshit like that. Like it's some like microscopic percentage, and she lied about it just to get a job.
Fun fact, that is called Dances with Wolves syndrome, because I think in the 2000 census or maybe the 90 census, they noticed like, wow, there sure is a bunch of fucking Native Americans that popped up out of nowhere. Guys, could we all go out and check our reports to see what the deal is? So all the census research boys went out and did their see where all these fucking Native Americans are coming from. And their results were basically a lot of white people saw Dances with Wolves and just started writing down Native American on the census.
Wait, what is Dances with Wolves a movie or something?
It's a movie where this guy finds out he's like part Native American or something like that.
Oh, okay.
I just thought that was funny. So now you know the term Dances with Wolves syndrome.
I didn't know that was actually a thing. I learned something today. See, look at that. Look at that. My fucking tall man, giant brain didn't know anything. I'm such a genius.
One of the few things Bobby did not know. Honestly, he probably didn't.
I know. Say it again. What'd you say?
Like, honestly, Bobby probably already knew that.
No, I actually literally never heard of that. I haven't even seen or heard of Dances with Wolves. So
really,
yeah, I've never seen it or heard of it. Like, to be honest, I'm. You know why I can't watch JoJo? Like, you know why I can't enjoy JoJo? Not because it's so flamboyant, which that is a large reason why I don't like it, because it's so flamboyant. The real reason is I don't understand some of the references they're making, so it's not funny to me at all. It's just
for JoJo, like the references don't really get any deeper than like I said a name, like, oh, this guy's name is Steely Dan, who's a music guy, and that's literally.
Oh, okay.
Like, then, this guy, his stand is called Killer Queen, which you may know as a song, and that's literally it.
I don't understand like people are like a speedwagon. I don't understand like shit like that.
Like it's literally no more different than like if I made a show that has nothing to do with video games, and like there's a character named Mario, or there's a guy named Link, or there's a general whose name is like Chief, like Master Chief.
There's actually I think there's an anime about that. Like it's like the Nintendo Dynasty. Like it's an anime, but it's like it's a allegory for the console wars of the '90s. And like I think the main cast is like supposed to be Sega characters versus like the Nintendo clan, but they're like in feudal Japan. I forget what it's called. But like
I know the one you're talking about, and I didn't watch it because I just thought like, oh, okay, this is probably stupid.
That sounds kind of dumb. What?
I feel like we've been far too negative this episode.
Probably. But we need.
Like we literally said right before recording, hey guys, let's not be negative next time, all right?
To be honest, I don't think we were that negative. I think we did more talking, just like expressing ideas than anything else. But we're about that hour mark, and we've already, prior to reaching this hour mark, we've already been recording for about a total of 2 hours and 19 minutes.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's what
we're staying nice and far away from video, y'all.
Yeah. So, Brandon, take us out. It's all you.
All right. Okay, mental note going forward. Maybe we should definitely clear out like a cool 10 minutes to talk about video games.
We talk. Well, like here's the thing. We literally talked about video games. We just didn't talk about a specific video game. Like we didn't talk about like Zelda and like we talk about video game culture. That's kind of what I want. I don't want to have a podcast.
Sweet. I know you literally just said, "Hey, Brandon." Before I forget, so before you're getting on me about like just liking nostalgic games, and I went and thought about it for a minute. And I was like, no, but I don't really give a shit about nostalgia. I don't know what he's talking. And then it fucking hit me. I think I don't give a fuck about nostalgia or like 8-bit games particularly. It's just an artistic sensibility that I just really, really like. So
Like
if
retro
that
games?
game isn't cute, yeah, I just think they're very cute. If
Wait.
that game is ugly, I'm not gonna play it.
That's fair enough. Like you got to be able to visually fuck with it. But anyway, end the show, bro.
All right, that's it. So if you like this show, then that's cool. And go ahead and like us on Spotify. Do we have a Google Play yet? I think we do.
Yes, we do. We have a Google Play. It's ShovelWare Podcast on Google Play.
ShovelWare Podcast.
No. That's a Stitcher. So Stitcher is where ShovelWare Podcast.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah, we are ShovelWare Podcast, the first cat podcast that has nothing to do with cats. Which is really neat. We have a Discord. Go on and like it if you want shit like this and maybe even some other, shovelware goodness with me and Bobby.
Link down
Go
below.
ahead and subscribe. You might see some other cool stuff coming down the pipe maybe. And you can like us on social media. Both Bobby have Twitters. I do a whole lot of weeb shit. Bobby does a whole lot of cool intellectual big brain man stuff.
I don't actually do much on Twitter, to be honest.
He doesn't do shit on Twitter, but you should follow him to feel like you're being part of the party. And also jump in Discord if I didn't say it already. Then you'll really be fucking part of the party. You can talk to us directly there. Holy shit.
Ah.
All right, that's the end of the show. We'll see you fucking next week, nerds.
All right, this is going to be a long bye. So, peace. Follow us on Spotify. Adios.